So just go with the flow and practice as best you can. Remember with the terrain, this is why I love this, you might trip, so prepare to fall.
Okay, good.
You train around the big stuff. I don't think there are a lot of bugs around, but there are a billion crickets, grasshoppers, so be ready to deal with those.
They're scared of us.
Yeah. Be careful because this thing can really damage your hands, so go slow. Mr. Danes is going to start with some stances, so let's go over some kamae.
So the first stance is Sune no Kamae.
Sune no kamae is here, on your right hip, right in the middle of the jo here. Jo can mean walking cane, it can mean the word stick. I've heard it used as staff, but usually bo means staff, but this can also mean staff. But typically jo means walking stick. So this is Sune, which means like regular stance. The sword would be here, this is here. This one we're going to use a lot today. Angle should be up slightly toward their eyes rather than flat, okay?
This is right foot or left forward. Jo held like Seigan sword.
Here, continue. Exactly like a sword toward the opponent's eyes.
And then there's a
Or
variant.
left as well. All these have a left and right, so don't get stuck in the form. About 1/3 here.
That's
Centered on your body, yes. And then there's a gyakute version. Ponte gyakute is when your front hand is here, because you might have to do different movements. Typical is here or here.
It's Heiki Otoshi.
Heiki otoshi.
Heiki Otoshi no Kamae. Jo at angle pointed down at right hip.
Here. Motorcycle. Similar to waki no kamae with the sword. Obviously you can do it on all these can be done on the left as well. And you'll see from the movements we do, all these will be in there. They're just pieces of the puzzle. Next.
Munin Muso no Kamae.
Read it.
Relaxed Gandalf stance. Right-handed vertical, one-handed stance.
Gandalf the gray or the white, whatever you prefer. Here. Relax. Munen Muso, empty stance. Doesn't look threatening. Here it's called what? Tate. Tate is different. Tate means vertical shield, so that's when I know it's a fight. Here is literally Gandalf. Don't know what's going to happen. It's a great stance. Walking stick stance. Ichimonji. Different from this one. It says
Straight line overhead stance.
here. Ichimonji. Right foot as well. Loose grip though, not tight. I wouldn't advise sticking your fingers out with a sword, so relax them. Here.
Did you say the other name was Hasuchi? That's the same thing.
Yazuchi, yeah. That's the fancy name. Typically Ichi's here. Right here the Ichimonji is typically here. This one's up. Another.
Next is Otanashi.
Otanashi. Behind the back.
The silent or quiet posture Jo held behind the back.
Or gyakute. Here or here. Either one. Means no sound. You're not giving anything away. No intention. Here. Looks very innocent. Very innocent. I don't look like I know anything at all. Just a country bumpkin with a Jo. Next.
This is Seisai?
Sasai.
Sasai? Stopping stance. Jo held above you, tipped toward the opponent.
Sasai no kamae. So if the guy's in Daijodan coming down at you, you stop him here. Of course, it can be done with the left as well. Arms are above it. You don't want to be here. Use your body taijutsu here. This will collapse. Got to be up.
Kage?
Kage.
Kage no Kamae. It's the shadow stance.
Here. Kage. Held on the thumb. On your shoulder. Just like a shadow in the sun. Here. If you just let your thumb off, it'll fly forward. So you keep pressure on your back, pull forward with your right hand, it's tight. And then if I just undo the little switch here, the little safety, whack, you hit someone. Another.
Kasumi no Kamae. Jo held vertically in front of head. Right hand palm towards the opponent. Left hand towards you.
Here. Left it forward, more bladed.
That's it.
That's it. Simple, right?
Sure.
As my teachers say, work on those for 5 years. Then we'll move.